My friend Yaira said to be brave. But why? Brave or scared, we kept marching. She told me to be a big girl, not to cry. But I'm only 5, and I've seen big men crying. The raw brand on my arm throbbed and smelled like burning meat. I lost count of the days we'd been marching in the desert, long enough that the sun baked blisters all over me. These Israel soldiers called us captives. They whipped the ones who walked too slowly or cried too much. The woman in front of me kept crying for her dead children. I guess one of them looked like me, because she grabbed me sometimes as if I belonged to her. She didn't seem to care if we were whipped for slowing the march to wherever we're going. Somewhere in Israel. Yaira would help me push her away, but it wasn't always quick enough, and then we were all beaten. The woman was whipped until she couldn't fight anymore. She screamed for her children until she had no voice. I haven't had a voice since the Israel soldiers attacked us in Bethlehem. When soldiers came through the city gates, I screamed to my Abba, but my words didn't save him. I ran into the house, crying, but my words didn't save Yaira from the soldiers who took her into the stable. They hurt her. More soldiers branded me, even though I begged them to stop. After all that, my words were gone. Ishma! Yaira nudged me from behind. Eat this. My friend laid her hand on my shoulder, a small piece of bread hiding in her fist. I shook my head. She needed it more than me. Take it, she whispered louder, before they see. Yaira was 12, so I did what she said. I took the morsel and I ate it. The crumbs stuck in my mouth. We'd had no water since yesterday. Please, Yahweh, give us water when we stop tonight. Sometimes my prayers worked. Sometimes they didn't. Mostly, they didn't. As if she knew what I was thinking, Yaira whispered again. Every day, I pray for Micah to rescue us. Her voice sounded dry like my throat. He'll come, Ishma, I promise. He'll come. Yahweh will tell him and the other prophets where to find us. I kept walking, glad I had no words. Yaira wouldn't like my questions. Why didn't Yahweh stop the soldiers before they killed my family? Who could ever find us among so many captives? Still, Yaira had as much faith in her brother, Micah, as she did in Yahweh. Micah was her only family because their parents died a long time ago. When he couldn't take care of her because he lived with the other prophets at their camp in Tekoa, Abba heard about Yaira and said she could live with us and serve as Ima's maid. Yaira said Yahweh and Micah took care of her, but it seemed to me that my family did. My face felt prickly when I thought too much about Ima and Abba. My tummy hurt too. I missed them. Who would make my favorite bread now that Ima was gone? Who would tickle me and make me giggle like Abba did? Back in Bethlehem, I held Ima's head in my lap and watched the light leave her eyes after the soldiers speared her through. I didn't see what they did to Abba. When the soldiers dragged me out of the house, Abba was lying by the stable with the same empty eyes as Ima.